Welcome to my channel, Car Projects. Today we're going to change something very simple. It's gonna be this. It's the distributor cap. There. Okay. So the reason I'm changing it is because it broke. It actually was very loose, and the car was shaking a lot. And then when I took it off, I realized it was broken. I don't know, weird, bro. Look. There's also a bunch of oil inside. That means the seals inside the distributor most likely bad. So we're gonna change that as well. First, you want to disconnect this right here. Okay. I hope you guys can see it. Yes, right here. Okay, you want to disconnect the right out of the way, and then you're going to need it's a 12 or 10. It's a 12. Yep. It's a 12. 12 millimeters. Small little extension. Okay. And I have a power drill, but I'm gonna use this today instead of this. I'm just gonna use that. There's one here on the bottom, right there. You guys can see it right there. There's another one here, right there. See it? And that's what holds it in place. Okay. That's it. Once you loosen it, and you can lose it by hand, really. Now, in some vehicles, like older, like I have a Nissan Sentra, you're supposed to put a mark exactly where you take the distributor, because you can accelerate the engine or decelerate the engine based on that. However, on this one, you cannot do that. The way that it comes out, it has to come back in, and even if you wanted to put it wrong, either it's not gonna fit or the car is not gonna start. I'll show you what I mean. So you can see it already lost. What I want you to see on this case is facing down. I had to put it back with this facing down. If yours was facing up, you had to put it back however it's facing. Oh, let me get some napkins. Okay, so the reason you want to get a napkin, it's gonna start leaking as soon as you take this off. There it is. See? Told you. Just put that in there. Okay. So this is what happened. This is the distributor. So I guess this little thing's broke. These were the ones that go here. You guys can see. Yeah, see this. I guess this go in there, and then it broke off. So we're just gonna have to take it off now. So we need to remove these because those are part of the old one, and I have a new one and it has new bolts and stuff. So apparently these are 7mm, so go ahead and let's take those off. Normally this would be like this, and then this will be on top of this. I'll show you on the... So simple to remove, but sucks that it broke. Okay, so once that comes off, we'll have to clean it. But because there's a lot of oil in here, I wonder if the little seal in there is broken. If there's a seal here, this one right here, okay, but there is another one in here, in there, and I don't know if it's good enough. Now, if you want to clean this, you can use some WD-40, okay, or mass airflow sensor cleaner. Don't spray here. This usually it's really good. I use it a lot on sometimes RC cars and stuff. So you spray a little bit just to clean it out, like the casing and stuff. Put something to catch it on. I would recommend. I have one, but I don't know where it is. It's a dry lube. So what happens is you spray it and it cleans it as you spray it, and I prefer that. But another great thing that dries quick and is good, it's how do you call this? Mass airflow sensor cleaner. Yeah, or dryer wire. Mass airflow sensor cleaner is actually a lot better than other ones. You want to get it as clean as possible. Spray only when necessary. We can take this off. Okay. Carefully. Just so we can clean it better. Don't lose those little screws. So much oil here. Obviously, when you use the WD-40, you have to clean it. It's not you just leave it there and hope for the best. It helps loosen all the grease and stuff, but then you clean it. Having it nice and clean and pretty. Another thing, in case you guys need to know. This is a resistor. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the resistor. This is the ignition control module right here. Okay, and this is the coil, the ignition coil. This is the ignition rotor. Okay, so whenever you go to the stores and you want basically just change this or this ignition module, ignition coil, ignition rotor, okay, and this is the resistor, okay. Right. And then we clean most of it. It's still pretty dirty inside. It's like super soaked with like engine oil. There we go. Look at that. when it comes to all this buildup and stuff, using the WD-40 is really great. So we're gonna do that right now, but we're gonna have to change positions because I don't want to spray all this in the car. But see how easy it's cleaning. It's better if you have a cardboard box or something, but I don't. You did that. Turn around. Now you grab your rag and start wiping away. Hope you guys can see. Start wiping away. Okay, so I do not have mass airflow sensor cleaner, which is so annoying because I usually have some, and today I don't. So I do have brake cleaner, but like I said, I don't want to use that because the brake cleaner eats up all the rubber. So stay away from brake cleaner when you clean the sensors. There's like sensor cleaner. I mean, it's not expensive. It's not like it was cheap. I had some. I just don't have it anymore. I forgot to say, don't forget to put the things back. Now, this, what I'm doing is basically replacing the little gasket and cleaning it. If I'm still having issues, I'm probably going to end up changing the whole thing. But kind of wanted to show and, you know, how to change it in case you do a regular maintenance. This is part of the regular maintenance on your car. Okay. Very snug. Okay. Now, obviously, this is gone. It's done. Let's get rid of it. Look at the new one. The one that I got, it doesn't even have a brand. But this is the part number. Okay. I got it at my local auto parts. I didn't want the one they had, like the house brand. I wanted something better, and they said this one was better. And it comes with its gasket, and it comes with this. I guess one thing I should mention is not all Honda Accord or Civics have the same type of what do you call this? Distributor. Okay, some have a different distributor. I think this is the Baleo one. I'm not sure. I don't see no engraving, but there's a Denso one, Nippon Denso, and then there's a Baleo one. And I think the one that I have has this, which I think is the Baleo, but I could be wrong. Okay, and so you have to make sure before getting the cap because one has it and the other one doesn't. Okay. Now make sure that there is no gasket left in here. Okay. I have the old gasket. Yeah, it ate crap. It broke. Some wedge in there. Okay. So go ahead. Be careful because it feels pretty fragile. But I hate that. Okay. So, only really one way it's gonna go. But it has like these little notches here where it will, you know, catch itself, which is pretty cool because, you know, it makes life a lot easier. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, there. You don't have to add anything. You don't have to add no gasket. That's just all you need. That's why it has it. Okay, then you get the new cap. Okay, this one, I don't know if you guys can see, but it says made in Japan, which is kind of cool. Oh, and I forgot to say, you gotta change this. I already changed this not too long ago, but I have the old one still. This is the old one. The way you change it is, you loosen this on the back right here. Can you see it? Okay. It comes off, but then you went in, tighten it the same way. Okay. The other cool thing about this is this Once you put it in there, you can close it. Okay. And then with the new ones provided, you tighten it. But we have to mount it, remember? So don't put it on you. Okay. So remember, we put it back. This was kind of facing down, and it will line up. It should line up properly. Okay, so like I said, it went back in, and now you have to align the bolts and put the bolts back on. Okay. So once you have get your 7mm again, it'll be a lot easier if you do it this way. You see, 1, 2, right here on the bottom. As you know, with every car, you must be patient. Okay, so after like a million times of dropping it, I wanted to skip it. I managed to put the one on the back there. Now I gotta put the ones here and here. Now we had to tighten them, but like. I got these new cables, kind of cool. They came with this already. It's like the old cables. Okay. The way you put them back is kind of like how you take them off. Obviously, I didn't show how to take them off because this was already broken. Let's move this out of the way. But as far as I recall, okay, this is number 1. If you do this wrong, you can always redo it. This one is number 3. Okay. This one right here is number 4. And this one, the long one, is 5. Now, what will happen if you put it wrong? The car won't start or will misfire. Nothing major. But you want to make sure that they're correct. Everything seems to be in place. Okay. Let me start the car up. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. Remember, all of you who are watching and wonder why this didn't turn on, it was simple explanation. I forgot to plug in the ignition. The distributor, I mean. There we go. Now the car should start. Let's try again. There you have it. Started beautifully. There's no leaks. I never do that. Okay. So that's how you change the distributor and the gasket for 2001 and I think all the way to 2003 Honda Accord. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.